Now, what I want to say is, we have to talk about something, right? So I want to, discuss with you what I like about makeup and why I like makeup and what made me create my own makeup. Now, what made me create my own makeup line, which is Madam Deon Cosmetics, is because it was harder for me to find products that I like for my skin. It was harder for me to find the right products for me because I have sensitive skin. My skin is prone to breakouts. My skin, like sometimes if I use the wrong product, it will activate, a lot of, I will get like a lot of like eczema, you know, breakouts, Um or even if I'm not, using the right product, it will get worse. So I wanted to create something that, I liked it, for me. I wanted to know because I knew that I am a very picky person. I am a very picky person when it come down to my makeup, when it come down to my clothes, when it come down to the shoes I wear, when it come down to a lipstick, when it come down, I'm very picky, very picky. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, and I get that this video is pre-recorded, and I know that a lot of you guys are gonna come in later, but I am a very picky person. Even with food, I'm picky. Very picky. I don't really like my food to touch. Thanks for the like. Thanks for the like. Thanks. I don't even like for my food to touch. I don't like for my food to touch. I I love, a sweaty, sweaty man. If my husband was sweaty, 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 I wouldn't want him to touch me. Because I will break out. I cannot stand it. Uh, but I'm picky. Like if my bread breaks, I'm frustrated because I like things a certain way. I like things done a certain way. So when I created my line because of what I like, things I like. You know, I brought everything together, things that I like. Like I knew I liked it matte lipstick. I liked it. Why do I like matte? What is it about matte lipstick that you like? Well, I like the fact that it won't come off. I like that. I like the fact that when I suck my straw, I don't have to hurry up and reapply it. But your MAC lipsticks, some of them, do come off. Mine's come off when you eat, you know. But in the meantime, between time, it's a pretty look. It's really pretty. I love matte lipstick. So I knew that I wanted a lipstick that I could wear that will stay on and I will be proud to talk about. That could definitely go with more of my wedding looks, my dramatic looks, you know. So, oh, no, that's my tripod. Anyway, what else would I say? My eyeshadow palette. What made me, come up with the idea, I love eyeshadow palettes. I love eyeshadow and I love beautiful eyeshadow palettes. I like quality eyeshadow palettes. I like for my eyeshadow palettes to do more than one thing, because it was a time came like the pandemic. When the pandemic came, no one could go out and do anything. You can go across CVS and find an eyeshadow palette or something. But that's as good as it's gonna get. Everywhere else was closed. So everybody had a chance to like order everything that they would want to use that will work for them to get them through, right? However, you know, I was thinking like, I need to make my own eyeshadow palette. And I made it, I made it like, colors that I would love to use. Like if I'm going somewhere special, if I'm going somewhere dramatic, if I'm going somewhere where you know, that has a lot of glamour, I will wear this. Yes. I will wear this. This is the best of the best, honey. Like, I mean, I'm wearing it now. Like what I like so much about this is, this eyeshadow palette can be very intimidating. Yes, let me tell you why it could be very intimidating. I would say, since this palette was, created by artists, I would say only an artist could use it, but that really is not true. It really is, and it really not true. Let me tell you what's the good part about using this palette is, okay, an artist created it. An artist made it. An artist took time and came out with every color. So, this shadow can be very versatile. You can use it as a blush. If you're one of the ones that like Halloween, you can do a lot of, mixing in different pans to kind of like airbrush the look, give you more of a mermaid, using the foils, and then you also have these matte colors. Now, the way that these matte colors are, not only that they're matte, they're iridescent mattes. Like they're lighter, these are brighter mattes. These are like, what do you say, galaxy colors, mattes, right? Which meaning you can put them with one another, or you can cross them up. It doesn't have to be a certain way you use this palette. It's totally up to you and how you feel. Like this palette here could be worn different ways, because of the color wheel and the color schemes. That is what makes this a great palette. This is an everyday palette for me because I can just use, a color as a blush. Like one of my favorite colors to use as a blush is Tatiana, and you don't have to tap it. It'll make any look just like, oh my God, like it just brings a lot of light to any look. You know, you don't even have to keep dipping. It just does it. So however, when you get this palette and use like, well, I don't want to really, use it much on my eyes. I like the way it looks as a blush, or you can even bronze it up, with the brown, which is grateful. Grateful is a pretty brown that you can contour your the perimeter using grateful. Grateful could be used as a bronzer. I really do just love everything in all of this eyeshadow. And yeah, that is what I like. I like that. That's one of the things that I like about makeup is, and what made me create my own, because I wanted something that you can do more than one thing. You have to be able to do more than one thing. But guys, listen, they've started back here, so I'm going to go. But be sure that you check out the website. Be sure that you subscribe to